Tyler Williams got like a weird face.
You're snooping, alright? You snoop on my goddamn stuff, alright? I was in class checking out my analytics one day because I'm a big analytics nerd. And this girl, she's gaming, sort of. And, yeah, you know how the rest of that conversation probably went. And then she commented in the class.
Correct.
Okay, you gotta take a right.
This little spoiled Braxu acts like they're
cocking it. You should start hauling if I ever hear you talking shit.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Blackbelt9 here. Today, baby, we're doing the Q&A. I've been looking forward to doing this for a very long time. I was going to do a white belt 9 Q&A. Never got around to it. Was going to do a black belt 9 Q&A for 1K subs. Never got around to it. And then again for 2K subs. Let's just call this the 3K special. I have a hard feeling that I'm going to get 3K finally. We've been killing it in the growth department. I've been networking like crazy to other people, trying to get some crazy collabs lined up, so be prepared for that. Let's just get into the Q&A, boys. All right, Jeff Picks. Where do you see the channel in 5 years? Where was it 5 years ago? This is like an interview type question. Honestly, 5 years is a long time. Like, I could barely see where it's going to be next year. Next year, I think I'm going to be kind of in the same spot. Hopefully, I'm going to be kind of tipping the scale to 4K subs. I'd like to just really build more of a fan base. I guess the subs is just kind of a way to show that. But if the numbers don't fall, it is what it is. As long as I just got a few of you guys in those comment section keeping me going, that's all I really care about. Like, I had a really nice comment the other day that was... I had one in the comment section that was harping up how awesome it was that I posted a video, but they weren't expecting a video. It made their day. They're having a really crappy day. They used another word for crappy, but... the stuff like that really means a lot to me. So where do I see in 5 years? Hopefully I'm still doing this in 5 years, be honest. I'm on track next year to graduate from college, and then the year after I'm going to get into a grad program. Probably going to graduate that next year as well. So in 2 years I'll be done with college and hopefully in the job world. I really hope I still have time for you guys, but obviously it is what it is. Life rolls how it rolls. I'm just trying to make it memorable while we're here, kind of thing, because you never know where I am going to be in 5 years. So I got to do everything I can for you guys. Yeah, don't want to get too deep, but that's just how it is. So where was it 5 years ago? Well, the channel technically started 2016. I did some crazy videos in 2016, 2017, like some early stuff. Like I got I had probably 10, 20 subscribers. Then got rid of all those videos. 2018, I posted a little bit. Got rid of all those videos. They're bad quality. 2019, I think that... No, 2018 was 5 years ago. But the channel didn't really start till 2019. But 5 years ago, I mean, I was what? A sophomore in high school? I mean, freshman year. Yeah, it was crazy. Freshman year is when I started Brawl Stars. Sophomore year was a rough year. Personal reasons, don't want to talk about it. The channel was starting up in 2019. Me and the boys, they were the ones who got me, Matt and Josh, you know, the OGs. I'll always respect those two for that. They were getting me into live streaming. One day at the end of the ceremony of the year or whatever, we sat by this tree or stood by this tree eating. We're like, dudes, we should like game and stream it. We should make a group. And we just brainstormed, and that's where the great brainchild of Blackbelt9 started rising up through the damn ranks. And then 2019 and onward, the rest was history, and here we are, baby. That was just a quick little sum up for you, but I really, like Matt and Josh, if they didn't push me to get on Twitch, I probably, of course I already had the YouTube channel, but I don't think it would have came to the commitment that I gave it that summer to get it really like rolling, and like, I got like 300 subs just all in that summer or something stupid. I really built a real fan base. I remember it was weird because 2019 when I revived it, I started on Twitch, and then I changed my channel where I'm just going to upload from Twitch to YouTube. I primarily wanted to do Twitch. I remember on my YouTube, there was like, I had 20 subs, and there was like 2 or 3 people who were still around after watching some of my really bad videos back in the day. And I was like, oh my God, how are they still here? It's crazy. But I had those guys as fans, and I'm kind of curious if they're still around, because they totally could leak what I used to do on YouTube and be a little embarrassing, but it is what it is, you know? All right. Anyways, thank you, Jeff Picks. I'm going to get on. Hopefully I don't take this long on every question. Holy moly. Will you ever do another Minecraft series or some other consistent series? I really do want to do another consistent series. Like, I really, really do. Full-heartedly want to get it. Like, I was thinking maybe an art series would be kind of fun. Or maybe I just, you know what, roll up the FFM series again. Why not? One of those two would be kind of cool. So, yeah, you could see that in the future. Yeah. Thank you, gaming is me life. Brawlers Tube. Yeah, this guy was in my Brawl Stars club. He did absolutely nothing for... I asked him to use his tickets and stay active and chat. He never did any of that. Kind of glad you left, bro. I couldn't kick you because you're one of the higher trophies and I needed you at the time, but I think we're chilling without you. When will you stop YouTube? Hopefully never. Realistically, I hope never. I don't care if I got a job 10 years down the road, if I'm an old man. Hopefully I never stop YouTube. It's just always a passion. It doesn't have to turn into anything more than that. I'm fully satisfied with that being my lot in life when it comes to YouTube. I just do it for me, and I do it for other people around me that have built me up. Like, at this point, if I was to stop, it would just kind of be stupid, wouldn't it? Wasting all that time and energy put into it. Anyways, next question. Wade. Q. I like how some of you guys did the Q. I saw that. If you have kids, does this turn into a family-oriented channel? Lol. Yes, probably. I think if I had kids, or if I ever do have kids, one day I do want to have kids. I think I might come to that point where I'm just only uploading like twice a year and I'm just doing update videos like where I am now, and it's only for like those true fans who actually like whatever happened to him, you know? Stuff like that. Not saying we're ever going to get to that point, but if it does, yes, it could turn into like one of those family-oriented channels where I post about my family. Q. Will you ever forget about us? No. I don't. It's been a major part of my life. I don't see me ever forgetting about you guys. Brought so many good memories. Yeah, I mean, you were like over half of my high school. You guys were like half of my high school years was, you know, doing streams, gaming. Obviously, I was doing it with friends and stuff at the time too, but you guys were like an extended part of that. This should not be this ridiculous. I'll never forget about you guys. Most likely, you guys will be a major memory of all my college years and then half of my high school ones. So, and I mean, this whole channel is kind of like my legacy I can sit there and look back on. And you got every comment that you guys have put down, it all means something. I always love just reading back and just the nice things you say, the bad things you say, it doesn't matter. It's amazing that I've even been giving a fraction of this opportunity to have this. Something's truly special to me. I mean, this channel is like, means a lot to me.
Breath. Now, let's achieve our objectives.
All right. Will you ever admit you made too many channels? No. Okay, maybe yes, because 2 of my channels are never used anymore. All the team channels are dead. So realistically, if I focused all that into just my main channel, or maybe just my main channel and my second channel, yeah, I think my second channel would probably be at 1K subs. My main channel would probably be, probably about the same. But I think I would have spent more time on my Blackbelt9 channel, and that would have went places. Frank Murray again. Update. By the way, Frank Murray, if you don't know who Frank Murray is, you've been sleeping. You've been sleeping on the Blackbelt9 scene. This dude did like a whole year where he was the first one in every video. Obviously, he had to submit his crown because that's very exhausting. But he did this thing for a little while where he was like, last, I'm last. And then other people would come and, no, I'm last, no, I'm last. I don't know. It's just silly things. Update, Kit Kat or hot tamales? Oh, Matt would be mad about this one. Still hot tamales. Maybe in a...
You were gonna say something about that. Oh my god.
And you know, I mean...
We kinda did a whole campaign about it.
Whatever those are.
Hot tamales.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe I'll edit in a picture of me holding hot tamales. I have one in my dorm right now. It's been my go-to snack. Kit Kat. I've eaten Kit Kats in the last few months, but it's just hot tamales. Hot tamale is not only a fat-free option, but it's spicier. Cinnamon's a good flavor as well, but it's spicier. You can chew it for longer. It lasts longer. The taste lasts longer. It's more filling. And honestly, it makes you want to drink water. And this was my go-to during wrestling season was hot tamales because it make me just want to chug the liquid and chug the liquid and chug the liquid.
Oh, God! No! God, please, no! No!
So, yes, it's still hot tamales. All right, Edgar's Bay. Q, will you ever find your niche? No, probably not. I like doing too many different things. And obviously I'm not at a point where that is a good thing. I'm at a point where that's kind of a bad thing because I need to have a specific thing so I get put in the algorithm and all that. But at this point, I don't really care about necessarily going viral. I really do kind of prefer this small community vibe I got. I honestly don't know if I could do like a big channel. I don't know if I'd be able to manage it, the expectations, everything that comes along with it. It's just to see a 10K next to my Black Belt 9 as like the very end goal. I never expect to hit 100K. I'm perfectly fine with that. If I hit 10K, I'll be like, you know what? That's a good place to leave off kind of thing. I think if I ever hit 10K subs and it's not like an overnight thing, it's like I've been grinding this whole time, it'll probably be like one more video I'll post about it, my 10K special, and it'll be the end of my YouTube. I will say, before I do eventually quit YouTube, I will finally do like a face reveal, face talk to talk, and that will be just the last video. You once said this channel is dead. Probably about 3 times. I did that in the White Belt 9 videos a lot. Went on long breaks, but every time you came back stronger and came up with almost all new ideas, in addition to massive growth. That is true. Every time I came back, I gained like almost 800 subs. Question is, what is your secret and when will you take another break? Another break's probably not happening anytime soon. I'm going pretty strong. I'll probably burn out eventually, probably maybe this summer, or at the very least, I know for a fact from September to December, I might just take it off completely from you guys. It's bad that sounds. I might do a few pre-recorded videos for that. But for a while, I've really done once a month, two a month, or once every 2 months. Once every 2 months, I did that a few times, and that's when I said my channel was dead. The longest break I ever took, and it was only once. I think it was after COVID. What was it? No, because I did the 2020 end of year video. Then I went all the way to like April, pretty strong in 2021. Then from like July all the way to December, I think it is, I took like a 5-month break. And then I came back with the SMP video or whatever it was. But yeah, every time I come back with better quality, better quantity, overall better mindset. It's just, it happens. You burn out. And I try to be conservative with my energy when I'm posting videos and stuff, so I don't do those big burnout phases. I've only really done it once. But yeah, I lost a lot of fans during that time. But when I came back, I gained a lot more fans. So burnt out or taking like 8 months break. Stuff like that kills your channel. Yeah. Continue. Question. When did you first play Brawl Stars and how did you find out? All right, so this is more memory diving into the great youth of Malik, aka Black Belt 9.
When I go off, man, it's nothing they can do. Cameras on me, flex like a reflex. Ooh, set the mood. Man, I take the dub and I put it in the loop.
Anyways, my friend Kai, me and him, when did we even start being friends? I don't know, because we weren't really friends in middle school, or we weren't like close friends in middle school. It was just really, I guess, I don't know, freshman year of high school. Somehow we just started being friends one day. I really don't remember the exact conversation or what brought upon it, but we weren't like these childhood friends or anything. It was just kind of a spontaneous thing. But anyways, he was big on iPad games. So we got these school-issued iPads, and they didn't limit games at the time. And when they did, we had to go through like a jailbreak app and all this nonsense or whatever. And that's why I had like 4 Brawl Stars accounts that got deleted, and some of them were actually pretty damn sweaty. So I had an account that was like back in 2017 or whatever. But Kai, he introduced me to the game. So yeah, imagine that. Imagine if he never showed me the game. That's another person I gotta be like, hats off to you, dude. I wouldn't be doing all this nonsense without you. He's green light in my United Inferno Brawl Stars club. He's a VP right now. He does great stuff for the club. Club's a little dead right now. I just don't have a lot of energy to give to it. But without Kai, I would have never done Brawl Stars, and that was a majority of my channel at the time. So no, it wasn't like 2019 when I did my first Brawl Stars video. Which is funny that I did like Fortnite stuff, Minecraft and Fortnite before I did Brawl Stars on YouTube, considering I did Brawl Stars way back in 2017. If I never hit Brawl Stars, I never would have hit 1K subs and beyond. Most of my growth and most of my community, originally, like, the foundation was built from Brawl Stars. But yeah, I got pretty nasty at the game, and I started like early on and everything. It's just kind of meant to be. I don't know. I was pretty good at the game. I've always been good at Call of Duty growing up, but when did I first play Brawl Stars? 2017, pre-global launch. I even played the pre-beta. Did not play the pre-alpha. That was way before my time. Well, not that way before. It was like a month or two before. But pre-beta, then beta, then global launch beta, and then the full version of the game. Freshman year of high school, 2017, Kai, aka Green Light and Brawl Stars. That's the story. Thank you, Lauren. Oh, I like that profile picture. Is that a UFC fighter? Wait. That might be, what's his name? John Jones. That might be John Jones. Kind of looks like John Jones. Or, I mean, it kind of looks like Tyron Woodley, but I think it's John Jones. Yeah, no, that's John Jones. Tyron Woodley's got like a weird face. Recognize him a mile away. Anyways, Danny, you should play Would You Rather with someone sometime. That is actually a really good video idea, and I'm gonna steal it. Thank you for that. Q, if you could do anything for a living, what would it be? Honestly, probably, I don't know. I just want to do something where I can make enough money but still be happy and manageable. I don't want to like give too much time to my job, but I want to give enough time where I'm going to make a healthy wage. I don't really see ideally anything in this world that I enjoy enough to do all the time, because no matter what, if I did enjoy it, like let's say my job was just playing Call of Duty. Like I was literally just going to play Call of Duty. Eventually that turns into work and not fun and not play, you know? It is only play and fun because I do it in my free time. I do it by choice. If it's a job, it doesn't turn into choice. You can choose a job, but you're like stuck doing that job for a wage, and you have to do certain things in that job. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as something becomes a job, it is no longer fun, per se. Obviously, you can enjoy what you're doing in your job, but I'm just saying it's not necessarily, like, the same. So, if that makes sense. That's kind of like me just walking around the question a little bit. I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, like, firefighter. I want to be, like, a DA agent or something. There, I'll throw it out. Thank you, Danny. Philly! Q. Oh, 1 sec. Q, what was your favorite game series on the channel all time? It might just have to be FFM off the rip. Just because that's the one that I kind of remember right off the top of my head, so it had to leave an impact. That was the first series ever. I mean, you guys named my horse. I think my horse was Sir William, and my duck was Lucky the duck. A villager, I named a few villagers, I think. I had a villager farm. I worked really hard for that. Just so much in that, you know? The treasure hunt, everything. I was very attached to that server or game, and it brought a lot of my early fans together. They were all like trying to decide on things to do, this and that. It was really cool. And we got a lot of the iconic intros for that intro rewind, so check that out on my channel. Go back. Yes. All the way back to all my intros. It's pretty fun, like, hey guys, today we're gonna play some Minecraft gaming. Or it's like, hey guys, today we're gonna do FFM family friendly Minecraft. Yeah, like, it was just old Malik, you know? Alright, thank you. Thanks, Philly. A mineral water. His name is crazy, by the way. I see you all the time in my comments. Usually you have very much to say. Will you do any more collabs? Will you live stream again? The live stream thing, yes. Trust. I get out of school around May sometime. Probably going to live stream for sure on Twitch, but I want to do YouTube Play with Fans live streams because I've seen a lot of that lately. And I think that's just where it's at. Like, I want to build a fan base, and I want you guys to be able to play with me and stuff, especially you guys have been with me forever. And some of you guys have moderator, and you might not even realize you have moderator because I did live streams back in the day, and you got moderator. Like, off the top of my head, I know Jeff Picks, I think he has moderator. Rob Saint, you have moderator. Who else? Off the top, Frank Murray, you definitely have moderator. I remember that. I made you a comment moderator and a live stream moderator. So yeah, look out for that May sometime. I'm gonna hit live streams. You guys, I honestly don't. I was gonna say I don't want you to donate. Probably just don't donate. All right, it's not that deep, especially on YouTube. Donations are kind of rigged on YouTube. If you're gonna donate, do it sometime on a Twitch live stream or do it through a super thanks or something like that. But it's just, there's no need. You keep your money. I don't really need the money. There's better places for it to go. Anyways, next question. Yes, I'll do live stream. Oh, will you do any more collabs? Yes, I have 2 people I have in mind. So yes, in other words. And I'm sure me and Drizzy will have another collab at some point. A few of you guys were wondering about that. Danny again. What's your favorite Matt Galaxy song? A spinach dip. You heard? Nah. For real, listen. Listen to everything I say in the song.
For real, listen though. Listen. Just listen to everything I say in the song. Walking out the fog.
No, it's gotta be spinach dip. The classic. The absolute banger. The sleeper. Oh my god. It's a banger. Listen to everything. Yeah, pumping. This little spoiled Braxu acts like they're
cocking it. You should start hauling if I ever hear you talking shit. Robbing posers blind, watch me pocket it. Rob you click, bitch, boys talk rich, but smell a pocket lint. My bad past flashback on.
Oh, it's such a good song. Other than that, there was a song he took down. That was a banger. It was a banger song. That song I enjoyed so much as well. But Spinach Dip's definitely like, I think it's just my favorite all-time song. Enemy Remix goes hard. Black Balloon Reprise is good. Against the World, that one's definitely up there. I really like Against the World.
All my tragedies into a fucking masterpiece. Meditate daily cause I tend to overthink shit.
That is a certified banger. Even with the famous line, I don't want to jinx it cause I sink ships.
Think I found the one, but I'm not gonna jinx it. I sink shit.
Oh, I'll leave him be. I think Matt's situated in that department right now anyway, so he probably won't mind me joking about that line. But yeah, Spinach Dip. Oh my god. I'm shooting star. You could say I got sun clout.
It's funny how they never throw shade when the sun's out. I'm a shooting star, you could say I got sun clout. Bitch.
I don't know. It's been so long since I've listened to it too. It's a damn shame. I'm gonna have to listen to it again. But anyways, next question. Alright, laundry day. Again, guys, your names are crazy. Just really want to know what you do in life. You work or go to school. Goals and such. Wow, personal. Yes, I go to college. I'm not gonna say what college I go to. We'll come to that bridge one day, I'm sure. Maybe I'll do a graduation thing during my graduation thing. I'll I don't know, have somebody record it or something for you guys if that's something you might like. So yeah, I do work at the school. I do like a work study program. Make the big bucks. Not really, but I'm not really a huge money guy.
Congratulations, Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
Like in these years, I just get what I need for money, get out. Eventually in life, obviously, I want to have a surplus, but right now it's just it ain't worth worrying about. Yeah, I mean, I'm a normal dude. I go out, see people, talk to people, chat with people, do things with people. I play video games still, probably on a daily. There was a long period of time where I didn't play any Xbox. Long period of time where I did a lot of Brawl Stars. I don't know. When it's nice out, I like to hike, go outdoors, run. I'm a big runner. I do cross country. I'm also a wrestler, as some of you guys know. I've mentioned a few times in some of my videos. As I say, I'm a big family guy. I like my family. Not Family Guy, the show. That show does slap, though.
Those Vietnam vets.
Scoreboard! Scoreboard! Oh, what happened to your friend? Hey, I know that guy. I kill him. He cried like a bitch. Vietnam.
I just want to make money someday, but not sacrifice happiness. To me, I think I'm more and more leaning towards the meaning of life just being finding your own happiness. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. No one else is going to live it for you. You have to live it. You only get really one of them, so I think no matter what you believe in, you really do only get one life, so you make of it what you want to make of it. I mean, if you want to waste away doing something you don't like doing, then feel free. But at the same time, in life, you do have to make sacrifices at some point to get certain things that you want. Like, if I want to make a lot of money, I got to understand, I got to sacrifice time, I got to sacrifice effort, I got to do some things I don't want to do. I got to be uncomfortable. But that's just what it is. I mean, all that and that, you know? Q, will you ever post on your other channels everything but Blackbelt9 and Whitebelt9? Eventually, I'm sure, but there's no plans right now. No videos lined up. BB9 Extra, I did like 2 videos, and those are just old ones I was gutting out because I was bored. Blackbelt9 Shorts, probably will never post anything on that ever again. I'll have to transform it to something else, or I'll just archive the channel. I had another channel where I was going to do my wrestling stuff on, but as we saw, too many channels, too much to manage, so I'm probably just not going to do that. I used it originally for recruiting, and after recruiting, I kind of just privated things and didn't need it. Q, if you hit 3K, what will you do for us? I think this is your 3K special, bud. I hate to break it to you. No, maybe there'll be something in the works. I don't know. Sal. We'll see. You guys can leave down in the comments ideas if you want. Of course. It's not like I haven't talked to them. I mean, what was it? I guess it is a while ago now, but I think a few months ago, we all were going to do like a podcast thing that kind of fell through. I mean, Josh is kind of always down just to do whatever, although now he's moved completely very far away. I won't say where he's moved. That's his business. He's got a girlfriend now, so he's moved in with her and all that. Sorry, Josh, I'm sharing too much. I'm not mentioning too much, but yeah, it is what it is. He did talk about coming back to YouTube himself, so if he does one day, I could definitely collab with him. Definitely could just play a game with him for fun and not for YouTube. But I think what I do miss more is doing that YouTube stuff together. It was nice just to kind of have somebody there that you could talk about. Like, you could be like, your goals, what you want to do, your progress. You could be excited about stuff together. It is more fun just playing a game with people that you actually get along with and you hang out with. And I mean, gaming-wise, I can be such a big presence, such a big personality that there's very few people that when they game with me, they can put up with it for too long. I've got one. Oh, shoot. Go around.
Okay, you gotta take a right. Fade left. Left! That won't work! You're pointed the wrong way!
Gone better over the years, but a little more mellow, but sometimes I'm still a bit of that backseat gamer, Blackbelt9, you know how it is. Matt, he's doing his music thing now, so yeah, he's probably stepping away from the gaming scene for quite some time. I think it's still in him, so he'll probably do it at some point, but I think realistically, I think he should focus on his music. He's got something good going there. Realistically, like I said, it would be nice to meet up with Matt and Josh and do something sometime. For the camera, not for the camera, whatever. I mean, they both were such a big part of my YouTube life and my real life for development and everything. So definitely won't forget about the boys. And even with it just being like 1 to 2 years since I've talked to any of them in person, I still feel like if I saw them in person, I could just pick up where we left off and not skip a beat. It's just one of those things when you hang out with somebody enough, you never really grow too like estranged. Like, I got a childhood friend that I know if I was to talk to tomorrow in person. Well, I didn't talk to him for 5 years, and then we were hanging out for like an hour straight, and we just couldn't stop talking to each other. We just couldn't stop laughing, couldn't stop. It's crazy what, like, time and space just doesn't affect some people, you know, in some relationships. Anyways, yes, of course I miss doing YouTube stuff with them, but they all got their own things going on. I'm really proud and happy of them, and I hope they keep doing their thing. And like I said, I mean, I'm still in touch with them. It's not like we're out of touch, but... Okay, Brawl King. What's your best COD game? Call of Duty. World at War was my, like, childhood game I grew up on. World War II and World at War. If you don't know, then you're missing out. Those campaigns, Nazi zombies, and the multiplayer. My dad used to always sweat on me in 1v1s. Eventually, I just got really good at them. I think I like to say I have a natural ability for it, but realistically, no one really has a natural ability. It's just that I started when I was like 4 years old. So, I just got really good at it. The recent games, like, well, obviously the older games, Black Ops 1 and 2, I got pretty nasty with, but I never really liked Modern Warfare. I didn't like the mechanics. I still don't like the new Modern Warfare mechanics. I always was a Black Ops mechanics kind of guy. It's a controversial opinion, I know, but I was playing the new Modern Warfare game, and it was just so weird. The guns are so different, the graphics are different, the gameplay's different. It's just everything's about it a little different, but they do have better game modes. Like, you have your party games like Infected that are a lot better in there. And then All for One. Or All for Nothing. What else? That World War II game, the newer one that came out, was really fun. The one with, like, the war game modes and stuff. It brought back a lot of that World at War weaponry, like the MP6, or is it the MP3? The MP3 and everything. Like the PSPH. Like, those weapons I really loved, and so that game was cool. I'm not really a huge Warzone 2.0 fan. I did like the old Warzone, was pretty good. But yeah, I can pick up and play any COD game if I practice enough. I mean, sometimes I go on and shoot bots and I kill like 100 people without any deaths or something like that. I will say that World War II has the hardest bots. If you put those guys on veteran, they're like aimbotting on you. Whereas Black Ops bots are probably the easiest bots. Modern Warfare bots are about mediocre. So if you compare all the veterans, which I have done, I was thinking about doing it for a video. Black Ops veteran is more like a World War II recruit irregular. And then Modern Warfare veterans more like a World War II regular to hardened. And then veteran World War II, nothing compares to it. It's ridiculous. Moving on. This is going to be a long video. I might have to do a part 1, part 2 of this series. Get some views out of this. Sorry. How much money do you make? I make... Well, is this YouTube or not YouTube? Because on YouTube, I make absolutely nothing. I do not do YouTube for the money. That being said, I really made a bag on YouTube. And as in a bag, I mean like $100 at best. One Benjamin. I think I have one Benjamin to my net worth on YouTube. That is with everything. That is with monetization. That is for like the 2 of you guys that did membership for a little bit until you didn't. And I don't blame you because I didn't really post the membership stuff. I had a few donations a while back when I first got donations unlocked. And then, of course, my store. A few of you guys bought my damn merch. I am so sorry. I'm hoping one day I'll have just really good merch. And I'm sure one day I want to, like, meet up with some of you guys. It'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Sign merch, stuff like that would be kind of cool. I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily want to get to a big channel, but I want to get to the point where I can do certain things like that with you guys. Would be cool. But yeah, some of you guys bought my sweatshirts, and those sweatshirts were expensive. So yes, that was probably about $60 to $80 on my one Benjamin.
I probably in the past year made like $10 off monetization. It's not worth it. In fact, I might like leave the YouTube partnership program altogether. It's not worth it. They regulate everything way too tightly, and since I'm monetized, they like spectate all my videos, review it. Like, I got a community guideline strike, which if I wasn't monetized, I never would have gotten.
Copyright strikes that were complete bogus and had nothing to do with anything. I don't really want to get into all it right now, but honestly, I might just like demonetize myself and bow out of the program. Right now, I checked. I have 4,000 watch hours. I could reapply right now if I was to leave it. I'm being honest, dead honest. I think I want nothing to do with it.
And I'm hoping that I can take ads off my videos, and then leave, and then I just have no more ads on my videos, because you guys complain about that a little bit.
And if I'm not making really any money off it, it's not worth it anyways. But
next question. Do you have a girlfriend? Can we meet her? Why would you want to meet? That makes no sense. I mean, I guess bunch of weirdos. Bunch of weirdos wanted to meet everybody in my personal life. I don't know. I don't have the best luck with girlfriends. Usually don't stick around too long. I usually do a very good job at meeting girls that are usually pretty cool. But having them stick around is usually the hard part. Yeah. I'm not going to get into it too much. Let's just say I've had a few heartbreaks in my day. You know, I'm not really the heartbreaker, I am the heartbroken. Yeah, but this is not a therapy session. Do I have a girlfriend? I did just have a really good date, but like I said, this crap happens to me all the time. I'll meet these really amazing women, and then they'll usually dip out of my life at the very wrong times, at a very dramatic fashion. Yeah, so that's cool. But that just means they weren't really the one, and they weren't going to stick around very long anyways, kind of thing. It just sucks when you have a long-term relationship, and then it just... yeah, but I have a good feeling about it. So I guess technically, I don't really want to call her my girlfriend, but I had one date with this girl that I suppose if I do go on a second date, I could call her my girlfriend.
Shit, think I found the one, but I'm not gonna jinx it. I sink shit.
We did talk about a second date, and we both agreed that a second date would be pretty cool. Yeah.
The car? Cool. So how do you like your ammo? By the box or by the bucket? Cool. Our country is broken. What? Cool. Sure.
It's not much to say. It's always a bad time to start a relationship around the end of the semester, though, so that's a little something to worry about. But you know, she was pretty cool. So yeah, can we meet her? I'll tell you what, if I ever have a relationship longer than a year, or I tell her about my YouTube, she sees me do videos, sure.
you can meet her. Who knows? Maybe I'll be that guy who clickbaits their girlfriend one day in YouTube videos all the time. It's good for the algorithm. So yeah, there you go, Becky. Yeah. Oh, by the way, there was this one girl. I do want to mention this real quick, just to kind of squash it before it bugs up. This girl was not the one I just went to dinner with.
This girl sitting next to me in my class, and she kind of like, I didn't really tell her about my YouTube channel, so if you're listening to this, you Snoopy, alright? You snoop on my goddamn stuff, alright? I was in class checking out my analytics one day, because I'm a big analytics nerd. And this girl, she sits next to me like almost every day for God knows what. She's got no friends or something. I'm sorry, that was mean. No, she's a cool person. I talk to her a lot. But she peeks over my computer. She's like, oh, you do YouTube. That's cool. What do you do? I'm like, oh, I do gaming, sort of. And yeah, you know how the rest of that conversation probably went. And then she commented, I think last night, it was last night on a bunch of my stuff. So if you said you saw her, because she found out, it was during the fall semester, like months ago. So she watched a few of my videos but didn't really watch them. And then recently I just talked to her like a few days ago. She's like, oh my god, I completely forgot you had a YouTube channel. She's like, subscribed to it and everything. She forgot about it. So then last night she started commenting on a bunch of my videos. She's like, oh my god. She's like, I bet you guys are jealous. I sit next to this guy in class. And then people in the comments, I think Just Billy was one of them, said like, oh my god, tell me everything about this dude. Oh my god. It's like, no, because a few people in my classes have known about it. So a few people on campus do know about my YouTube channel. They don't go on my comments and like, leak information or stuff like that. It's just kind of like a mutual understanding not to do that. I actually was helping a fellow YouTuber on campus record videos. He paid me some money to do it, and I kind of just was the cameraman. He did like vlog stuff. It was pretty cool.
Anyways, we're gonna move on from all that. But if you just see her in the comments, yeah, ignore her. I always do. What state are you from? I'm from Maine. I've said this a few times, but yeah. I'm from good old redneck country where we call it. No, that's more like Midwest, isn't it? Like, yeehaw! I'm gonna go down and get down. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna eat me. It's like, Cletus, get the moonshine.
God! No, God, please, no!
And but yeah, I'm gonna go and get them taters, and I'm gonna go get them tater sticks. I'm gonna go down to go old shopping. I'm gonna, yeah, oh yeah. No, people don't talk like that in Maine, but I think you can tell from my accent that I wasn't like, I'm not a Bostoner. I'm not a New Yorker. I'm not New Jersey or whatever. I'm never gonna do those voices ever again, so enjoy that little thing. That was in existence at one time. Anyways, yes, I'm from Maine. I go to college, possibly in Maine, possibly not in Maine. I'm not gonna tell you that. It's too personal for me. That's where I draw the line. But yes, I am from the state of Maine. I can't believe I'm about to say this on the thing, but Josh, you know how Josh is. He's a bit spacey. may have said some personal details a very long time ago on my Twitch when we first started. So if any of those are actually the highlighted videos and you feel like digging it up, you can go dig it up. But he might have dropped where we went to school, and he might have dropped our last names, but that never happened. Okay, you did not hear that from me. So have fun wasting your time searching through all that. What happened to the Brawl Stars tournaments? Yeah, so I had a recent one. Didn't do good in it. Didn't want to post about it. My ranking dropped a little bit. Yeah. I'm probably going to be inactive for a little bit on that. Let my ranking drop, and then I'll come in and sweat in a tournament probably. I was going to go to Nationals, but it never happened. So we're just going to move on from it. Still have a regional championship. Yes, this was the person I was talking about. All right, you should be jealous I sit next to this guy in class. Yeah, no, please stop. Oh, I didn't see all this, though, actually. He would give me the silent treatment if I did. Sorry. He said that a few people... Oh, what is she talking about now? This is... God damn it.
He said that a few people at his previous school knew, but it wasn't public knowledge, and he's only really told a few people here. Yes, I've only told a few people on campus. Told him he needs to share it with everyone. He needs to network. That is true. I think every should open the conversation and be like, I got a YouTube channel, Blackbelt9, you should check it out. I would probably have a lot of subs now. We have thousands of students. Yeah, why would you say the size? I guess you didn't say the exact size, but still. Here, he could be at 10K subs. Yes. Probably.
But yeah, thank you to everybody who left a Q&A here, and then also on the community tab. Watch this video that's out. Reaction video is going to be out before the Q&A is probably out, I think. Anyways, thank you guys so much. All right, this was kind of hard to record, a few little emotional things, but you know, it's been kind of a cool night for me, and you know, I got a little emotional. It happens, all right? It happens to the best of us. You just know that you guys mean a lot to me. So keep up your support. We're going to keep trucking along. We're going to push through to May. May, I'm going to do some crazy things for the channel all the way through the summer. Thank you guys so much for the support. All right. In a bit.
Clips like these little spoiled rats who act like they're cocking it. You should start hauling if I ever hear you talking shit. Robbing posers blind, watch me pocket it. Rob you click, bitch boys talk rich, but smell a pocket lint. My bad past, flashback, I'm past that. Used to be the one they would laugh at till I pulled up with the Mac and asked where the cash at.